enclosure is all done. As you can see, we're over 3 meters high on the top of our fence line there, all weld mesh. All this down the bottom is a kickbacker mesh. It's a bit of 50 something square meters in total. We have a double gate system. So you got to get through the first gate, get through the second gate. We got fresh water at one point, a pool for swimming over the other point, and cave-like structure goes in under there. Mulch on top, good thick insulation with carpet, and then we've got some iron under that, so it insulates it, which will keep it nice and cool and warm under there. What's going in this enclosure? Let's check it out. I am on my way currently. I'm about 10 kilometers away from Mount Borbor Alpine Resort, and I'm going up to pick up a couple of new pack members for our farms. Some more family coming to the Howling Husky Park. I'm excited about it because I've been in awe of them for my life. I'm sure you can probably guess along the lines of what sort of animal it might be, and no, it's not a dog. Mount Borbor has some wildlife, a couple of residents up there. Apologise, I am on the dirt road, it might bounce around a little bit. Due to unfortunate circumstances and the powers that be, Mount Borbor can no longer keep their wildlife. We were approached to see if we could help out and take these guys on. Today's the day. I've had enclosures built at home, I've had inspections from rangers from the government that have had to come out, wildlife rangers, all sweet, all passed. It's a beautiful day here, and I'm on my way to Borbor to pick up 2 certain types of animals. I don't know, can you guess what they might be yet? So here's some filming you've seen with the construction of the enclosures and that. Pretty excited. This is the day, pickup day. That's what we're doing, driving up to get the new inhabitants of this enclosure that we've been building. Like you've seen in the last video, it is a temporary one, so you're going to see future videos of the permanent ones, which will be much, much bigger, and I'm pretty excited. They're going to be pretty flashy. These guys that we're heading up to pick up, they'll no doubt be involved in helping tell us what they want involved. They're not going to be able to tell us what they want, but anyway, let's see how we go. We're going up to the Mount Borbor. Let's go have a little look-see. It's the Borbor flag flying up here, Mount Borbor. So we are here, which is right where we need to be. But down here, look at that. Got to get these guys back up here. Let's see if we can find them. We've got one sleeping just over here. He's having a good nap in the sun. What are you doing, Rowdy? I'm not even going to listen. Don't know where Cully is. So, little do these two know, their whole world's about to change. This is their enclosure where up here at Borbor, they have lived. Oh, here we go. You heard my voice. You're waking up now, Mr. Rowdy. Hey, boy. G'day. Hey. Where's Gully? Where's Gully at, mate? Big changes happening for you today. Oh, here she is. Miss Gully. Hello. Hey, you two. What's this? Hey. So they got this enclosure. Heads up the stairs to a viewing point. Enclosure both sides. This is actually a really cool setup here. And you guys are going to be back here in winter to check it out. We hope. That's what we're sorting out. But you got a new enclosure you're moving to. So we have it set up with a temporary one at home, all specific codes. You have to have 3 meter high fencing and blah, blah, blah. All the rules for good reason. And we have followed them. We've been ticked off on them, but we are also building a brand new enclosure for them over time, which will be nice and natural, something like this one. Hey, not doing that. So Gully and Rowdy, there they are. Now I've got to go make a phone call because we've got to find somebody who's going to come and let us in. Another very much needed thing. Righto, let's get this sorted. That's us, we're loaded. Heading out of Borbor. Precious cargo on board. Now I didn't actually film that, I'm here by myself, so it's a bit hard to try and film, but yeah, it's a bit sad there. Rowdy especially, he's not okay with traveling already, not okay with the box. He's just, and not me trying to get to know him as well and get the trust there. Not something I wanted to have to do, is force him in there, but had to do it, and he's in there now. And this is me pulling out of the main part of Borbor, and 2 alpine dingoes on board. So off we go, and big trip for them. Like, they've never really travelled, maybe come up to the resort as pups, and only had to leave when they had to leave. So now come on down here for a 5-hour journey. Beautiful day, it's not too hot, It's nice and sunny, nice day, and hopefully the fresh air blowing back there is enough to just chilling back there. So I'm now got a 5-minute journey down to the gateway of Bawbaw, at which point I'll pull up, check on them. It's going to be a bit of stop and go along the way, but we'll see how they're travelling. Heading down South Face Road now, so that's stop number 1 done. They got the pants up and they're a bit stressed, as can be expected. So what I'm doing is I'm just powering this drive through. I just want to get them home and get them out of the car. I will continually stop and check on them because they're not well travelled, but I would have loved to have all the magical world and a zoo, for example, the conditioning and the time that they have to condition animals to certain boxes before travel. It's brilliant. Unfortunately, in the real world, we got to work and do our little bit. I shouldn't say the real world. Obviously, they're just privileged enough in their industry to be able to do that. For me, for the staff situation of Bawbaw, we just didn't have the time to put into it, or the people and the resources. So I've had to come up here myself and just get them in the box and talk to them through the box. I say box, are in quite a large crate on the back. Fresh air, can see where we're going, what's going on. Just taking it easy and getting these guys home into their new enclosure so they can just get the smells, hear all the sounds of our kennel. There's a bit of a bumpy corner. So get them home so they can hear the sounds of our kennels. Thankfully, they are familiar in their life with our dogs. They've been around, they've seen them run. We were up here in August running, so they've seen the Huskies going past and heard them. They're here, the Hows are home. Hopefully they get comfy and join in with the Hows, their new enclosure, their new beds, like the whole show. Just get it all back there, get them comfy, get us sorted, and then they can just settle in over the next couple of weeks and we'll be right. So I've had to pull over for a bit of an unscheduled little stop to check on Rowdy and Gully, how they're travelling. They actually seem to be quite chilled out and doing really well, which is good. They get to have a bit of a break now. Is you know, just how my luck seems to go. Flat tyre. These bloody tyres have only been on the car a few weeks. Anyway, it's time to change a tyre. Yippee! Look at this. It's all still in its packaging. Never changed a tyre on this car. Changed and put new tyres on, but never had a side of the road flat. Put this together. Get this up. Get going. See you there. Never as easy as just going somewhere and coming back. How does this crap go together? There. Come on. South Face Road. Now Bawbaw, Erica that way. No one driving along here all day. Not that I need help, but lucky. Thankfully, if I did, there's still phone reception. I tell you what, nothing can ever just be easy. So, Dingo's on board. I'm just trying to make my trip from Mount Bawbaw to get home with these guys. Middle of South Face Road, out in the middle of the bush. We can't just have a flat tyre, no. Can't be that easy. We've got to have a flat tyre, and then when I put the jack under there, because of the height of my car, it doesn't lift it. So now, thankfully I've got a few goodies in the back of the ute there, but I've got to try and pump some air into the tyre, get the height up, get the jack under a lower point where it won't fit, jack it up, and hopefully then change the damn tyre. Better get to it. Thankfully, got the old pump out and blew some air in the tyre. Now the jack fits under the low point. Now I'm going to try and jack it up from there and hopefully get enough height out of this jack to get this wheel off and get the spare on. One thing I absolutely love about the Australian bush is that people driving out there genuinely will pull up and help. I reckon I could have sat for hours in Melbourne with thousands of people going past, not a thing. The very first vehicle that went past was a motorbike. Fella and his wife pulled up and just, well, what's a motorbike going to be able to do with a ute with a flat tyre? But still checking. I'm way out here, checking that I'm doing all right and what's going on. Aussie people in the bush, awesome when that happens. Just making sure everyone looks out for everyone. Not saying that no one pulls up in the city, but it's a big difference. Up she goes. I'm pantsing a bit as I wind the jack up. Means I'm getting this off, getting the spare on. But yeah, I missed him. I wanted to try and get him on the video, but what a legend. Just pulling up just to check. It's just a flat tyre. No one wants anyone stuck out here. Saying I could be worse off. We've got a rooftop tent up there, got an awning, got a fridge in the back. If I wasn't in such a rush with the dingoes, I'd probably enjoy this little spot. Anyway, I'm gonna keep jacking. Well, probably not something you can see, but there is a whopper hole in that. Obviously there's something sharp on the road just back there, and I'm unlucky enough to be the one to get it. But wheels off. Still got to get the spare out from under the back and get on there. Such an ordeal just to change the damn tyre. Tell me you haven't changed the spare in a while without telling me you haven't changed the spare. One could be, well, in a while, at all on this car. One sign could be the brand new plastic. Another sign might be the colour of the spare. She's been in there a while. Getting there. How you two doing? Whew. Spare wheel on. Looks like it's been right through the bush, but compared to the back colour, it's just dusty from being up under the back of the car. How we going, you two? You are chilling out nicely. All right, good pups. Time to get driving. Whew. So we're trucking along all right now, thankfully. All nice and smooth. Whew. Nothing's ever simple. Something's always got to come up, even when it comes to changing the tyre. Nah, we've got to try and figure something else out because the jack's either not lifting high enough or wasn't short enough to get under where I needed it. We got there in the end. Dingoes on the back are all happy and travelling well back there. And I'm just about to pull over because I've got to pick up Zebby. So he's going to come and jump in here with us and join us for the trip home. He hasn't seen these dingoes since he was a young bloke. He's a young bloke. He's only 8, but quite a few years since he's been up to Ball to see him. So he's pretty stoked. We're going to pull up in a car park just up here and get ourselves on the freeway and keep trucking. So we're on the way. Got Zevy in the back seat. We're actually on our way up the Alpine Road now. Like I said before, what I love about the Australian bush is people stop to help people. And I was on the side of the road earlier with a flat tyre. The 2 people that passed both pulled over to help out, one on a motorbike, one in a car. Driving up the Alpine Road and just seen 3 bikes on the side of the road and gave me a bit of a flag down and pulled up and said g'day. And one of the poor buggers has hit the bank on the Alpine Road and come off his bike. Thankfully he's alright, looks a bit cut up. Really good blokes. Yeah, just needed a toolkit. They had some broken wires in the handlebars, so we can fix the bike. Got the tools out, didn't we, buddy? That was a nice bike, that, wasn't it? Yeah, nice Harley. All's okay, his bike's going. That's what I was saying, what goes around comes around. I was able to pull over, pull the toolbox out the back and all the gear. We had all the correct type of Allen keys I needed, everything. So yeah, got it all apart, got the wires fixed, got the fuses fixed. Them boys are on the road again, and so are we. Got to check out the dingoes in the back. They're all good. Those guys got to have a look at them. We're a bit over half an hour from our little town. Way behind schedule with everything that's going on, but getting there. Most importantly, Rowdy and Gully are travelling well. So is Zevy in the back, aren't you, buddy? But yeah, so all going good. I'm going to turn this off in the next update because I've got the sun in my eyes now. Next update will be us, hopefully, at home, smooth sailing, letting these guys into their new enclosure, letting them have a little howl and talk to all of the Howling Huskies at home. All right, we'll check back soon. How's Zevy? We made it home. Gotta get these guys out and in to their new enclosure. Just remember, as I said, this is our temporary enclosure. Over here, all up through the bushland, right down there, is going to be a massive enclosure in under the trees constructed. We actually already have the materials that was donated to us, an old tennis court that was removed. So that's going to be a nice, exciting project to get onto there. For now, this is big enough, got everything they need. We've got fresh water, pooper scoop to clean up, obviously, double gate system, 3 metre high fencing, a pool to swim in down there, the den, which is nice and insulated. After we get them in here tonight, we're also going to move in just a normal kennel as well, because I have used one in the past, see where they're comfortable with, whether they're underground or in a kennel, and fill that with straw. Yeah, they're busting at the chops to get out. I'm going to get them out and we'll jump on with them in there in a sec. All right, guys, we are super excited. So are these guys. Check out Rowdy, Gully over there. They're just going to do laps and check the smells. We have had Fern and Bonnie in here, so it does have a few of our dog smells and that in there. You guys must be stoked to be out, hey? Papas. Just loving it. Awesome enclosure at Mount Bawbaw, but I'll tell you what they didn't have is views like that. Just to look across those mountains, looking across our new yards down here. They're going to hear some sounds that they haven't heard before. We're still in altitude, so still in alpine dingo area, so it's still a natural home for them. Yeah, hopefully these guys settle in. They're going to become just as happy to be here as we are to have them here. Stoked, but got to check it out. They're loving it. Hey, that's Gully. Rowdy up there. You're settling in. That's us. It's going to start getting dark soon. It's cooling down. So we're just going to leave them here to have their night. as I say, I'll come out and check on them a little bit. I'm so stoked. We got some alpine dingoes right here on the farm. Like, how good's that? So cool. I can't wait. I'm just going to share so much about these guys with you over the years to come. The enclosures and everything we're going to get up for them. Obviously, we have a lot of build to do for these dogs. These guys are going to be in this one for quite a while because there's nothing wrong with it, but we just want to get something much bigger and fancier. Tomorrow, just because we really want to help them settle in, we are going to take them on a bushwalk around our trails. So you are coming along for that. This isn't over. This isn't the end of the video at all. It's just the end of tonight. So yeah, sign out for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Morning. Check out these guys here. Good morning. How'd we sleep? Did you have a good sleep? Yeah. Hey, that was night one. It's just night one. Every time I come out, you just come up for big kisses at the fence, didn't ya? Happy breakfast time. Hey, we're hungry. Let's get in there.